What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go and pick up some car parts. Got to pick up some stuff for the Beamer. Got to pick up a hoodie, obviously because I'm still doing the merch, but the website's not set up. So the merch is kind of like, you hit me up, you put an order in, you PayPal me the money, I send you the hoodie. It's all kind of a trust thing at the moment, which I can completely understand. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with, hence the reason I'm not doing a whole bunch of merch. And like, for example, the black hoodies, which is the one I'm picking up today, is a big back order. So it took like 6 weeks for this one because they're all custom made. But I will be setting up a website. I will be doing like drops and stuff like that. So if you can and you want to hold out, that's all good. You can wait for that. A little bit of advertising for the channel. If you want to like, you want to subscribe, you want to comment, do those things. That'd be awesome. Subscribing, you hang around for all the new content. You don't have to hit your notifications, but if you want to, go ahead. It'll remind you every time I put an upload up, but it's every Wednesday and every Sunday at 4 p.m. So, the other thing is Patreon. If you want to support the channel, it's like $1 a week, and you have direct access to me for all your questions, all your queries. I'll answer everything you can, and you got priority over everyone else, like Instagram and all that sort of stuff, because like I've said before, my inboxes get smashed, so I really struggle to get through them. Now, for today's little chat, we need to stop lying to ourselves, guys. I need to stop lying to me, you need to stop lying to you, and we need to start respecting ourselves a little bit more by telling ourselves the truth. Let's jump in and talk about it. All right, so we need to stop lying to ourselves, guys. I'm included. I'm not saying all of you guys need to stop lying to yourselves. We need to, I need to, like, let's be real. And what I'm talking about, obviously it's a fitness related video, if you hadn't picked up on that, but let's go, for example, with the MyFitnessPal app, right? Now, it's gonna ask you a bunch of things. Height, weight, age. I don't know if it asks fat percentage. I can't remember last time I actually put it in, but if it does, that's gonna be a big one, right? So let's say you put in 6 foot, 100 kilos, 25, right? Cool. And then it says, what fat percentage are you? And you're like, yeah, I'm pretty lean. I just want to get shredded. And you put in 15. Okay, cool. But what if you're actually 25, right? And you're just lying to yourself, pretending, no, I'm pretty lean. I'm lean, yeah. Just to like make you feel like a man. Like, who cares, bro? Be honest with yourself. Because if you put in 15, right? And you're actually 25, at 15, at 100 kilos, you're gonna have a lot of muscle on you, like a decent amount of muscle on you. 100 kilo, 6 foot dude at 15% body fat is a significantly muscular man. I'm not talking like massive bodybuilder, but you are like, most people would call you jacked, let's be honest, right? So if you put all those in, say it comes back with 3,000 calories as your maintenance to cut, 2,600 calories, okay, sweet. You go the next 3 months being the strictest person ever with your diet, your training, your everything, and you make it nowhere. Because you were actually 25% at the beginning, and your actual maintenance calories were 2,500, and your actual cutting calories were 2,100. So you're actually eating 100 calories in surplus, which, yes, you'll gain some muscle if you're being very strict and training very well and so on. Not much muscle, because only 100 calorie surplus, let's be honest. But the issue comes in where you are meant to be 500 calories less than you are, but you think you're doing the right thing. So don't lie to yourself. Whatever you do, do not lie to yourself. If you're gonna lie to other people or whatever, that's your prerogative, like, whatever. But if you're gonna lie to yourself, like, just respect yourself enough to not, you know? I understand we like to fluff ourselves up a little bit when we think of ourselves, and we like to think we're maybe more muscular than we are, maybe funnier than we are, like I like to think. Things like that. If you want to think that to make yourself feel good, that's fine. But when you're going to be putting in those specifics into an app that's going to tell you exactly how to do something that one time, just be honest. Because let me tell you, if you go 3 months, I mean, I did it. I went 3 months years ago trying to cut up for Bali, and I wasn't doing it right. I was slipping, I was this and that, and I came in looking like Joe Blow, you know? I wasn't very lean. Now, I did it for America a few years ago, and I followed it properly, and I overestimated my fat percentage, and I underestimated how much cardio I would do. I was doing more cardio, and I came in leaner than I thought. I wanted to come in at like, I think it was 89 kilos and I came in at 87. So I was very happy. And that's what will happen. If you overestimate your fat percentage a little bit, underestimate your like energy output of what you're actually going to be able to do, you'll probably get some better results. The other thing that I want to kind of talk about with lying to ourselves is don't overestimate your initial goals, because you've got to be realistic. Now, like what I mean is, like say, for example, cardio, right? You start out and you're like, I'm going to do an hour's cardio every day. I'm going to smash it. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to get lean as. No, you're not. You're not going to do an hour's cardio every day. You know why I know? Because I've done that. I have told myself that I'll do that, and I have done hours of cardio. I did an hour of cardio every day, fasted on my prep. Do you know how hard that is? It's disgusting. Waking up before a job that you've got to leave at 5. So you got to wake up at like 3:30 to go and do your cardio. Oh, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that. But if you do that, you're an animal. Like, trust me, you are dedicated. But what I'm saying is, instead of going, I'm going to do an hour every day, chill. Why don't you start with 15 minutes, 10 minutes every day? Let's go 10 minutes every day for the first week, right? Yes, okay, at the end of the week, you've only done 70 minutes, but you've done it, right? Instead of going for the first day of an hour, getting 10 minutes in going, this sucks because you haven't done cardio for 8 months, you're unfit, like I am, and I was when I started cardio. You're 10 minutes in, you're struggling, it sucks, you're not enjoying it, and you're like, oh, I'll push to 15, you get to 12, and you give up, right? The next day, you're disheartened. You didn't do your hours cardio. You didn't do what you told yourself you were going to do. So you're like, oh, stuff it. I'm just not going to do it. And you don't do it for the second day. You don't do it the third day. Fourth day, you're like, no, I'll try it again. And the same thing happens. Because an hour is long, bro. It is long. An hour's cardio is like, okay, an hour's cardio is 5 hours cardio, okay? Because every minute you do of cardio feels like 5. So just be aware of that. It's hard. It's not the easiest thing. I love doing weights. I hate doing cardio, but it needs to be done. It's part and parcel of it. I've got to actually like pick up my cardiovascular health so my heart doesn't give out on me in a couple of years, you know? So if you instead go, I'm gonna do 10 minutes every day for the first week, you're gonna do that. 10 minutes is nothing. Yeah, okay, 10 minutes feels like 50, but that's not 5 hours. To be fair, 10 minutes doesn't feel like 50. 10 minutes is all right, right? So you're gonna get in, you're gonna smash 10 minutes. Cool, I could probably do more. Maybe you'll go to 12. You know, you'll be an overachiever. You'll get off, you come back, do it again, next day. 10 minutes. Oh, I did 12 yesterday. Maybe I'll do 13. Okay, overachiever again, killing it. So on and so forth, you get to the end of the week. Maybe you've only done your 10 minutes each day. Maybe you overachieved and you did like an extra all up 20 minutes on top of them, right? End of the week, you have achieved your goal. You killed it. Like, you've absolutely nailed it. Well done. The next week, so firstly, you're a week into being used to doing cardio at 10 minutes. So that's easy. You know, it's by the end of the week, it's kind of become easy. It's a walk in the park, literally. So you go, all right, let's do 15. Next week, you're doing 15. You do it all week because it's easy. By the end of the week, 15 minutes has become really easy. You might have overachieved. In a couple of days, maybe you did 20. And you're like, it's cruisy. I could do 20. Next week, you do 20. You know what I mean? You keep going, making your way up, making your way up, making your way up. By the time you're at like, I don't know, week 6, you're at like 40 minutes a day, and it's an easy 40 minutes a day. You know, that's what you want. You want your cardio to be cruisy. I know people that get up. I know a couple that competed, and if you guys watch this, I admire you guys. One of them did a 30K run one day, and then the other one did a 31K run just to beat them. I love that. Oh man, I love that. I love like a bit of competition between partners, and it's like literally healthy. It's about their health. They're just killing it. Both of them are just absolutely insane physiques, and I love hearing that stuff. It's just so nice. And it's like, it's encouragement as well. You know, I did 30Ks, I did 31. And I can guarantee you the other one did 32 the next day or something, or the next week. I can guarantee it. But yeah, just be realistic with your goals. So like, for example, I've set myself to drop 5 kgs in 12 weeks. I think I'm one down at the moment, roughly, because I've been weighing myself at the wrong times, which is a little side note. When you weigh yourself, do it at the same time every day. I would recommend weighing yourself first thing in the morning, because that's you. It's no food, it's no water, it's no, oh, I'm a little bit light on the amount of liters of water I drank today. I quickly smashed 2 liters in like an hour, and then I jump on the scales and I'm like, I've gained weight. No, you haven't. You just like, you haven't peed yet. So I would recommend in the morning, but don't go and set yourself a goal of, I need to drop 20 kilos in 5 weeks, because apart from anything, that's really unhealthy. Like, you don't want to be dropping that much weight. Like, I know of some competitors that are dropping close to 1 kilo a week, and you see these people and they look like a completely different person. It's not something that you go, oh, have you lost some weight? It's, are you the same person? Like, there's a guy at my gym, and I said to him, I was like, bro, if it wasn't for the fact that you had a tattoo, I wouldn't know that you're the same person. You look completely different. Like, this is ridiculous. And generally, if you drop a lot of weight really quickly, you're also going to drop a lot of muscle. This guy didn't. You all know why. I know why. He knows why. But he looked incredible. Incredible. But if you're doing it on the old natural, you've got to be realistic. You've got to be a little bit slower about things. You know, you don't want to, I mean, like, you could be a genetic freak, but they're pretty rare. And if you wake up one morning and you go, I want to drop 20 kilos, I'm a genetic freak. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not a genetic freak, because genetic freaks generally don't sit 20 kilo overweight. Let's just be honest. If I was 20 kilo overweight, like, I genuinely would look like a different person. And I am not a genetic freak. I wish I was. I really wish I was, but I'm not. I'm just your average Joe Blow. But guys, I just wanted to cover that, because as much as I'm giving like advice of the apps and so on, I would hate for you guys to put in the apps, put in the effort and be like, you know what, that was good advice, I'm gonna follow that, and then lie to yourself and get bad results. One of my boys hit me up and he actually started using the app. He is a person that has been training for years, dieting for years, knows foods, knows diet, that sort of stuff. And he actually, like, we were chatting on the phone and he was just like, yeah, look, you know, I know what I'm eating, but I thought it was just good to get back in there and plug things back into the app and be more specific. And he's dropped like a significant amount of weight that he wanted to drop, which is incredible. Like that really, like, I have a huge amount of respect for that. Someone that has the knowledge, has the know-how of all of it, but is, for lack of a better term, man enough to go, let's check it out. Let's just make sure I am right. Instead of people going, no, I'm right, nah, I'm right. I know I'm right, nah. They go, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but let's just check it, you know? Amazing, I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing humble people going, I'm just gonna make sure I am doing everything right. And you know, what he plugged in was correct. So yeah, guys, don't lie to yourselves. Don't set your goals too high and mess yourselves up, because really at the end of the day, it's all for you. It's all for you. Yes, it's also so you know, look better in a shirt, you look better in on the beach and stuff like that. You know, it's proud so other people see you and stuff. But to be honest, the most important part is when you get up in the mornings, you go and have a shower, you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm proud of that. Because like with all my vehicles, I like them to look awesome because it's a vehicle that I'm in. Sometimes. I'm in this vehicle 24/7. I can't get out of this vehicle, you know? So I want to be proud of this vehicle. And to be proud of your vehicle, you don't have to be like 3% shredded. You don't have to be 150 kilos of muscle. You just have to be what you want to be. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if it's what I want to be or what your neighbor wants to be. It's what you want to be. I know guys out there that like the dad bod and they're proud of it. And I am so happy for them, because that's a lot less effort than dieting and training and all that sort of stuff. I also know guys that They don't look at their diet, they don't train, they just like, you know, hard-working tradies, and they look like lumberjacks, and they look dope. They're like not specifically genetic freaks, they just got a lot of calorie output, so they can put a lot of calorie input, and they just enjoy their lives, and they look great. And you know, they're the kind of people that other people would be like, man, how much do you bench? And they're like, what's a bench? They've never gone to the gym ever, they don't need to. So yeah, hopefully this helps, guys. Hopefully it gives you a bit of insight. I mean, I am a bad person for lying to myself. I'll be honest with you, I'm never on diet 100%, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. But if I have a day that I stuff up, I will counteract to a degree the next day, or I will just take it on the chin and get back to diet the next day. As long as you're not doing it for like a whole week, a little slip up here and there isn't going to be the worst thing. Unless you're like comp prepping and you're doing it like 2 days before, that's probably not going to be the best. But for all of us average Joe Blows, it's not going to be that bad to like slip up here and there. Don't worry about it. Don't hate yourself. Just go, I'm human, and I'll get back on it tomorrow. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was a bit of fun. I hope you like these car chats. I've actually been getting quite a lot of good feedback about the car chats, and that's great because I love doing car chats. It's just a platform for me to, I guess, express how I feel about things. And if you don't like what I say, that is fine. You don't have to watch it. And if you do like what I say and it resonates with you, then I'm very happy, and I hope that it's helpful. Apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, Patreon, all that sort of lovely stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys.